Hi YouTube, my name is Tessa and I'm not qualified to be doing this speed build right now, but I showed up anyway. So today I'm going to go with a topic that I can probably maybe talk about for the next 16 minutes, and that's dogs. So I was about to say, if you know me, but like the only people watching this actually do know me, except for maybe 3 people. Shout out to you people who do not know me and are watching this. Good for you. Awesome. That's like honestly good for you. That's not a sarcastic thing. I sound sarcastic a lot, but that's like legitimately good for you. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Honestly, I should be a little more polite about this. But anyway, for those who don't know me, I really like dogs. I feel like that's a pretty standard thing, but my boyfriend likes dogs more than any person in the world does. If he hears me say the word dogs, he might barge into this room any second. But my entire apartment has been obsessed with like finding and getting a dog, and that is our current quest. But dogs, okay. So when I was very little, to the point that I don't remember it at all, I had a dog that was a half German Shepherd, half Golden Retriever named Kikai. And then as I got older, I kept being like, Mom, Dad, when do we get a dog? When are we getting another dog? Blah, blah, blah. I want a dog. Because, I was really little and dogs are awesome. Why would I not want a dog? And my parents kept telling me things like, we can have a dog, and then have like different reasons for it. But all these reasons are like, a little kid's not going to understand them. They were like, we don't have the space for a dog, or like it's a lot of work. But that's like, I was 5 tops, and so that wasn't something that was going to bother me. I was like, of course we can have a dog. It's a dog. Why would we have to do anything with a dog? You just play with it and love it. So anyway, as I got older to the point of understanding things, my parents told me that I was allergic to dogs. Here's the thing. I am not allergic to dogs. It was just a lie my parents told me so I would stop asking for a dog. But it like really freaked me out for a really long time. Like it was very confusing because I don't think I actually knew how allergies worked. I just knew in quotes that you can't see that I was allergic to dogs. So anytime I saw a dog, I'd be like, oh, I'm allergic. But like nothing would happen. I didn't like get itchy. There was no like breathing issues. I don't actually know which type of, I should have looked this up beforehand. I have a friend who's allergic to dogs. She gets like itchy and stuff. I'm allergic to cats actually. But I just assumed because my parents told me I was allergic to dogs, I must be allergic to dogs, which made me sad because I really wanted a dog, and now I had this reason why I couldn't have one. Until finally, I don't even actually know when, but at some point my parents revealed that I was not in fact allergic to dogs. I think it happened when I pet a dog and then remembered that I was allergic and realized nothing happened. So anyway, once I hit high school, I had a pug named Marty, and this is my proof as to why pugs are the best dogs. Pugs are very, very untrainable. It's very difficult to train a pug. Good dogs, very small, very sweet, very weird. My pug in particular thought he was a cat. He would do very weird things. Like, you know how there's those videos of like cat loaves, and especially like taken from below on like a glass table? Marty would do that kind of a thing. He would just like sit there with his legs underneath his body on top of like the couch, like where like the back of the couch. He would sit on top of the back of the couch thinking he was a cat. He couldn't bark, so he would make what he thought was like a meow sound, but out of a pug, which is a dog. Otherwise, he did like standard pug things. He snorted a lot. Pugs smelled bad. We would wash him with this special like mango scented soap, like dog soap, saved for dogs. And it would not work. After a while, he would just smell like pug again. We were like, well, this is what we're stuck with. And we loved him, so it wasn't like a big deal that he smelled bad. It was just like also he smelled bad, and I'd be like getting ready to go to school and be like, no, I just showered, or like these are new jeans or something like that. I don't know. But he was a great dog. The best dog, in fact. But now I am in my 20s and I do not have a dog anymore. And what I really want in this moment in time is a dog. But as I've gotten older, I've learned that I'm like a little bit kind of afraid of owning a dog, because I had a dog as a kid, right? Well, not a kid, like in high school, but like, and I didn't have to do most of the training stuff because that was like on my mom to do. And looking back, like I just did like I fed the dog, I walked him, I picked up his poop, like the standard chores that kids do with their pets, you know? But that's all I ever had. I didn't have to do the stuff like if he vomited on the floor, you put his nose in it to teach him like, no, that's bad kind of a thing, or like doing the training to make him go to the bathroom outside kind of stuff. Like I have no idea how that works. I genuinely would be very lost. Thankfully, I have roommates who would yell at me and make me do that kind of a thing. Not yell at me and make me do it, but like be like, hey, this is the thing we have to do. And I would probably look stuff up and freak out a million times, but try my best to be a good dog parent. I don't know. I don't know how else to talk about this. I thought this was going to be easy to talk about because it's dogs. I could go through all the dogs and stuff. But, I mean, I guess one of the reasons why this came up is because I'm very anxiously waiting for Sims 4 Cats and Dogs to come out. I've had Sims 2 pets and Sims 3 pets, so this seems pretty correct as to have this. I'm definitely going to make a pug immediately after my dog Marty. He was a great dog, and I miss him very much. But I'm also going to make lots of mixes. So far, my top contenders are like an Aussie Corgi mix, and then like Bernese mixes, and then like a Pomeranian mix. Like I'm just gonna make a lot of really weird like shaped dogs with like beautiful fur. I don't know. I feel bad because I definitely am not going to use the cat stuff as much, but I do want to give like some Sims kittens and like cats that grow with them. I'm very excited about that aspect of it, seeing like the pet grow with the family. Like that's gonna break my heart even more, but it's gonna be fine. But yeah, so like in that stretch of time that I did not have a dog, my parents just kind of gave me whatever like fit in the realm of like potential pet. So I had Nintendogs. I had Nintendogs when that came out, and I had the Chihuahua pack. And I had 3 Chihuahuas. One of them was definitely not a Chihuahua. I had 2 Chihuahuas, but one of them, like the main one, my main show Chihuahua was named Sugar, I'm pretty sure. And I loved that fake Chihuahua so much. I spent all my time playing Nintendogs so I could take care of that dog. But here's the thing. I had a terrible cousin. Okay, he's a fine cousin. He is still my cousin. It's not a had situation. Like, I have a cousin who is roughly my age, slightly younger. He's, like, in between me and my younger brother's age. And my younger brother is a year and a half younger than me. So it's, like, a weird chunk of time in between. But this kid, anytime he came to visit, my mom would be like, oh, you can play with Tessa's Game Boy. And I don't think she realized that, like, these kind of things are, like, personal. Some games are personal. Saves are important to people. That sort of thing. The first time this happened was when I was, like, little, like, really little, like, first grade tops. She gave him my Game Boy, and I think I had just beaten Crystal version, Pokemon Crystal, and I was very proud of my team. They were all, like, level 100, and then he released all of them into the wild. But he did not know about saves by that point. So I freaked out, turned off my Game Boy and turned it back on, and everything was fine. But later on, Nintendog's story, this kid learned about saves, and this kid learned apparently how to be more evil, and decided to give away all of my dogs. And then once you do that, you can't ask for them back, which is even worse. Like, I understand. I think it's supposed to, like, make, like, kids learn, like, hey, if you get rid of this, like, you don't get to just decide later on that you want it back. Like, decisions have consequences kind of a thing. But anyway, he did this without, like, my decision. And then this kid saved the game. So I lost all of those dogs. And that was the biggest heartbreak for me at that point in time. Later on, I think those were, like, the 2 big games that he, like, destroyed for me. This became, like, a talk kind of about dogs, kind of about games. I don't really know what this topic is anymore. But anyway, if he ever comes to visit, I'm not going to let him touch any of, like, my game stuff because I don't want him to get rid of my dogs. I guess the same kind of goes with, like, any other, like, life simulation type games. Like, in theory, Animal Crossing is in theory, yeah, kind of like a life simulation game, even if you're a weird sort of human and you live among animals. But anyway, dogs, right? Okay, so we've been looking at different dogs online, not just like dogs, but like breeders and things, which I know you know. Like our top choice would be like, we're gonna go to like the MSPCA and be like, hey, like what dogs do you have available? Or looking through that multiple times just to be like, you know, you want to give a home to a dog in need more so than just buy a dog. But at the same time, there are certain dogs we just really want. So it's like one of those things like see what dogs are available, and if there's like no one available who also suits the like whose needs suit our home. Like we're in an apartment, we don't really have like a yard, and some of the dogs there, especially the younger ones, have like notes like, oh, like should be adopted into a home that already has a dog that can train them. We don't have a dog to begin with. And then even stuff with like just like the type of dog and like the environment they're most comfortable in. It's like I live with students, so and I work full time, so it's one of those like would be the kind of dog that would be comfortable with the kind of like in and out different people and not just needing one person to rely on all the time. I don't know, that kind of thing. Although we will have to solidify who gets the dog for when holiday type of things happen. But I feel like this is like less of like a advice thing. This is more of like a vlog about dogs. It's a dog vlog. If I get a dog, I will very much have dog vlogs. All of the commentary for my videos will just actually be my dog barking. I'm going to record like half an hour of dog sounds for everyone to listen to. It's not going to be annoying at all because the dog is going to be really cute. But we have been looking at a toy Australian Shepherd because A, Aussies are freaking adorable, and B, a toy dog, especially for Aussies to begin with, it's like not as loud, not as yappy of a dog as most small dogs are, but at the same time, it's a dog that works well in smaller spaces. And while it doesn't need a yard, it just needs to be like walked regularly, which we can do. And there is a park down the street from us, which is great. But I don't know, like I'm just at a point where I'm just like I want this dog so badly, and I know the point when it would be best to have a dog based on like when our schedules work out that we'd actually be able to go home with it. But at the same time, like I've had so much change in my life in the past couple months that I'm just like I feel like I need to have everything be like very solidified and know my schedule every single day forever, and like not have a lot of change in my schedule before and like, oh, and now I have a dog to take care of, because like I don't want to put a dog in a bad situation. Like that would be worse. I don't know. Although, I don't know, I still want a dog. No matter what happens, I want a dog. This is very roundabout. No matter what's going to happen, I'm going to still be like, but I want a dog. I guess I could kind of talk about the build really briefly. I tried to make this, I think I made this without custom content. And I tried to make this more of an affordable home. It's like a home for like a new family. So like there's like a little, like a 2 smaller bedrooms that I set up for like a child age sim, and then like a baby, and then parents' room, and then there's a garage that's not really like filled with anything. I just kind of put a couple of garage type objects in there, I guess. But oh man, I forgot to put that other build up on the gallery. I'm gonna be honest, I've like barely put builds up on the gallery before, so when I say that, I always have to actually remind myself because I won't do it as I'm building things. I'll have to go in and do that later, which is dumb of me. But yeah. Oh man. Also, things that I think about every time I build, like I know it's not going to come out till next year, but I really want like the laundry day stuff to be out so I can make houses that have laundry rooms, and then I want to have like houses where a dog can be there. So I think I'm going to start like making builds on bigger lots because there's like no yard space in this one. And like, yeah, probably the dog can like walk around town because the Sims can do that. So it's probably going to be built in the same way. But like, I want to like build a house that like is suitable for a family with a dog, and like, oh my God, I think I'm definitely gonna have to start like a let's play just for like the cats and dogs pack, because I'm definitely gonna freak out and be like, look at my cute pets. And in like sad stuff, like I said before, I'm gonna like recreate my dog, and it's gonna be very sad, but I'm gonna put it in like a safe with like aging turned off, so it's happy forever. And that's me being sad for like 3 seconds. Sorry to whoever is listening to this. But yeah, so I don't know what else to say. I'm really bad at this still. I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better because I actually did this recording without stopping, and I think that I'm allowed to talk about that as a milestone for myself personally. But anyway, I am going to sign off here. As always, if you like my builds, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe, and all the other YouTube things people do on YouTube. That was a really bad sentence. I've been watching a lot of other people's videos, so I think I'm getting confused about how I signed off on my stuff. But yeah, so like, comment, and subscribe. I post speed builds every Thursday, and I post 100 baby challenge videos every Sunday. Soon to be with guest people commentary. Ooh, super fun. My friend Corey might do some commentary for the next 100 baby challenge video, which will be hilarious. Just because then you will have people who can actually talk probably on camera, as opposed to me mumbling as I try to get my Sims to eat a sandwich. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I said that already. And I will see you next time. Also, a fun fact I found out at a young age that Kikai means sexy in Tagalog, so that's a weird name for a dog. Thanks, Mom.